Hey guys, welcome to the MMA Brothers podcast, the newest, baddest, and best podcast out there. And let's get it going. Hello guys, and welcome back to the MMA Brothers podcast. My name is Daryl.
This is Asher over here.
And we're doing UFC Fight Night, Paul Felder versus Dan, the Hangman Hooker. Okay, that was trash.
Yo,
this is episode 26?
Yeah, it's in New Zealand, Auckland, which is where Hooker's from, I believe, and he's fighting Paul Felder in the main event of the evening. But we're going to start at the bottom of the card, as we usually do, and it was a couple no names that we don't know over here.
Yeah, we're going to speed through this. We'll make this a quick video.
It's going to be a little brutal, not going to lie, but anyways. So we got Kevin Aguilar versus
the Angel
Zubaira
of Death versus the Warrior.
Tukhugov?
Zubaira Tukhugov. Tubodo. Okay, they're fighting at 145. They got lots of experience. Both of them coming in with their almost around over or under 20 fights, just about there. Do you mind scrolling down? I don't know. I'm not sure if you guys really know about these people. These are relatively unknown to me, so I'm not going to assume no one else knows them. So do you mind keep going down? We're going to look at how people win by. So the gentleman over here wins by 53%. And do you mind checking his name again? I forget this guy's name.
Just say the American versus the Russian, right?
The Angel of Death versus the Warrior. Okay, let's go. Let's keep moving. The Angel of Death has a 53% win by KOs. So half of his 17 wins have come by KO, which I like.
With a name like that, you gotta be the 90% KOs, but you can't be Angel of Death and just be winning half.
No, but see, I know, I get it. Angel of Death. If he was just Death, it would be 90. The Angel of Death is
just kind of gives you a little bit of hope. You know what I mean?
Gives you a little bit of hope. So we're gonna keep moving. 35% of his wins come by decision. Now we're gonna look at the snooze fest of the Warrior here. Don't know how you're a Warrior if you freaking don't even knock people out as a regular occurrence.
Half of his fights go to decision.
Way more than half of his fights go to decision. This one I'm not really too sure what to expect. I think he's the
Angel of Death.
Angel of Death is going to come in here looking for the knockout, which I always love to see. He's got a 4-inch reach advantage. He's from the United States. He's going to try to put on a show. Let's see what he looks like. My guy. Sorry, I'm going to
go with the Russian.
Russian power is
the Russians is more experienced. He has an MMA record of 18-4. He's a little bit taller and he has a reach disadvantage, but that's okay. Even though his KO percentage isn't as high as his opponent, the American, we're still gonna go with the Russian because these Russians probably nice wrestler. Anyways, we're gonna move on. Next fight on the card is against what's this guy's name? Brad Riddell.
Quake.
Brad Quake Riddell.
Riddell, man. Is it Chuck Little?
Riddell?
Is it Chuck Little?
I think I'm going to let you just say the names from now on.
Okay, guys, do you agree? Yeah, I'll say him. Anyways, Brad the Quake Riddell versus Magomed Mustafaev. Let's get it, Russia.
UFC, hold up. Is this in Russia or New Zealand? What are they saying?
I love it, man. Russian guys bring the...
No, I trust me. I know Russians, they come to fight, but I don't know. Anyways,
he's fighting a New Zealander, so the New Zealander looks relatively inexperienced versus the Russian, who's got about double the amount of fights, just shy of double. It's in the 155-pound division with Alexander Volkanovski being the champ for that division.
Yeah.
Reaches the same. Let's get into how these fighters are going to be winning the fight.
Whoa.
So this is going to be a slobber knocker, right? You know what slobber knocker means?
It's going to be saliva flying.
Someone's going to sleep. And you know what I say? I like pain. Not like that, but I'm saying in the UFC. Let's keep moving. Both of them both of them have a 71% KO percentage.
Clearly this guy does not like to submit.
It does not like to submit, but I don't even know why there's a bar here if it's 0%. UFC, hire me, bro. I'll fix that. Anyways, 30% of his fights go to decision. He's got 8 fights, 70%. So he's looking at 5 to 6 KO wins for the New Zealander.
I'm going with the Russian.
I'm going to go with the New Zealander.
The thing is with the UFC, these cards, I kind of understand that they like to stack it with local talent, but the guy is 7-1 on the main card. Anyways, that's a story for another day, guys.
They put Juan Adams, who was 5-3 on the pay-per-view, the fight before the big one. Yeah. Oh, whoa, big boy.
So let's go.
Scroll up. Let's get a nice photo of this guy. Look at that. That's my guy, man. You do not want to fight guys build like here. Combat
Sosoli.
Wombat.
I've heard of this guy before.
Ben Sosoli versus Marcos Ruggero de Lima. So we're going to look in here. He's not native, but he's Australia. It's sort of close. Oceanic. He's 6 feet, 265. He's got what? Like 20 pounds on me.
Is he coming up from light heavyweight? Maybe.
Yeah, I think he's coming up. He looks a little bit slender. So this fight, I think, is going to be a good one. Let's get in. So similar reach. Do you mind going up again just so I see the reach? Similar reach, 2.5-inch difference. Not too big of a deal. I'd love to see what he's coming in as with his weight because he is coming up from light heavyweight. I hope. And the UFC didn't mess up the thing again. 86% KO. That's the thing with fighting, the Combat Wombat, Ben Sosoli. He's coming in to knock your head off. Same thing with every other heavyweight. What do you think, Asher? What do you think is going to be popping?
With this one, I don't know. I think I'm going to go with the Brazilian. I think he's going to get it done just based off of fight experience. Guys, 16-7, even though that's a lot of losses to have on his record. Ben Sosoli, 7-2. I know he's going to have kind of the home crowd on his side because he's from Australia, which is close by to New Zealand. I don't know. I'm just picking the dogs with this one. I'm going to go with the Brazilian because I just have a feeling, even though his KO percentage isn't as high at 75%, I think he's going to get it done. So, I'm going to move on to the next one. The next one, we got Karolina Kowalkiewicz. I know how to say her name because I've seen a lot of her fights and she's pretty. Versus, that's right, she's pretty. Versus Xiaonan. I don't even know if they're pronounced down. Xiaonan, right? I think that's how you say it. Anyways, Karolina, she used to be the number one contender at this weight class, actually.
Now she's trash.
She fought Joanna Jędrzejczyk, and I remember she actually cracked Joanna. This is when Joanna was undefeated. Yeah, undefeated. She hit her with something. Woman. Yeah, she hit her with I think it was a right cross or something in the 4th round. And Joanna was staggered and falling back, and then Karolina was just going in for the kill. Polish power going up against you. The Polish, it was a good fight. Anyways,
she's trying to make a name for herself. That's why she's going after.
Yeah, Karolina, she's had some close fights, and she's just always been on the short end of the stick many times. I think she's really good. She was undefeated at the time. Actually, she's racked up 5 L's since then, which is not too good. So I feel like if she loses this one and the next one, the UFC is going to be like, hey, time to get cut. But anyways, Karolina, 2 inches shorter. She's always been the shorter fighter in most of her fights, and then she has a 1-inch advantage. So KO power is not in her favor. That's not what she does. But her Muay Thai is nasty. Karolina, once she gets into Muay Thai, I think she beat Rose Namajunas, who was a champion until she lost to Jessica Andrade. So don't sleep on her skills. If she gets you in the Muay Thai clinch, her knees, her elbows are nasty. Even Joanna, when she got in there, she was doing some work. So I know she wins most of her fights by decision, but I gotta go with Karolina with this one. I know the Chinese girl. I think she's Chinese, not to sound racist. Yeah, she's Chinese. I think the Chinese girl, she has a higher TKO
just
percentage.
Refer to her as Yan to not sound.
No, I'm not. The American, the Russian, the Polish, whatever. It's not. I'm not being weird. Anyways, Yan. I forgot her name. That's what I call the Chinese girl. She has a TKO KO percentage of 45%. So
for fights. This is gonna be a sleeper.
Fights pretty quickly.
It's gonna be a sleeper.
Yeah.
I'm never wrong with these fights, as you guys can tell by my last picks, because all of them came true, which they didn't. Which they didn't. But anyways, let's keep it going. Let's keep the energy moving.
So you're going with Yan?
I'm going with draw because it's going to be trash. Let's keep it moving.
you and your draw picks, it makes zero sense.
It makes sense to me. Jimmy Crute. I like him. I used to watch him in the Contender Series.
Yep.
He's a good fighter. He's Australian. He's 6'2". Versus Michal Oleksiejczuk. I'm going to call him Lord.
Yo, these UFC fight cards have been testing a pronunciation of
Oleksiejczuk. I don't know. That sounds like there's too many vowels in there, bro. Anyways, so Australia versus Poland, 10-1 versus 14-3 with 1 no contest for the Polish. This is fighting at 205, same reach. Jimmy Crute's got power. I know that from watching his fights.
Is in this weight class? That's right. Blachowicz, let's go.
Let's keep moving. So now, let's get into it. Polish power.
Let's go.
They don't just know pierogies and sausages and stuff. They got...
You know what's in pierogies and sausage, bro? protein. Let's go. Come with that heat, fam. And I ain't talking that stove pierogi heat.
Okay, let's keep it moving. So, TKO percentage to KO percentage is 71% for the Polish man. Jimmy Crute is 40%. Now, if you watch Jimmy's fights, he's a little bit of a slow starter. In the first round, he kind of feels it out. I've watched a few of his fights. You come within striking distance, your chin gets touched, you're going down. He's got some serious power. The Polish man looks like he's got a little bit more power. I'm gonna call him Lord because his name is Lord. It's too long. Okay, I'm gonna put it there.
Lord, I cannot pronounce that.
Good Lord, I'm trying to pronounce
Lord,
the guy's name. So we're gonna keep it moving. Wait. Just scroll up. No, scroll down. I just want to see something by his win percentage. Is it me or that math doesn't add up?
No, it adds up. 78, 21. Oh, it's off by 8%.
What are they doing?
Yeah. Or maybe it might be like 0.3 here, 0.3. Maybe that's why it doesn't add up. I don't know. Regardless, who cares?
I hate the
I'm
stats.
going to go with the Australian. I'm actually picking the Australian for this one. And you're going with the Polish man, you said, right?
No. I'm joking. I'm going with the Polish power, bro.
Let's go with more Polish power, bro. Jan, you probably motivated your boy.
All right, let's go.
Now the Polish man's going to get the dub.
I'm pumped.
We're going to move on to
Paul Felder.
The main event of the evening. The Irish Dragon, Paul Felder versus Dan the Hangman Hooker. Number 6 versus number 5 in the lightweight division, our main event of the evening.
Okay, whoa. Why are you copying
whoa. Anyways, Paul Felder, he says it's his time now. He's a UFC commentator, and he's trying to get his lightweight career going towards a championship. And that high level with the Khabibs and the Fergusons and the Ruggers and stuff, it's another level. I don't know if Felder's there yet, but lately he's been doing well. Like, you think he beat Edson Barbosa recently, and another guy, I forget who the other guy was. But Dan Hooker has also been doing quite well. He lost to Barbosa, and then I think he won 3 straight after that. He recently beat Al Iaquinta, and he also beat James Vick with, I think it was a first round KO. The UFC posted that on their YouTube.
I don't like watching James Vick fights.
So, yeah, I think this is going to be a very intriguing fight. Paul Felder, I feel like, has the better Muay Thai. Because, like, usually when he gets in that nice range, like, he has some nice spinning back fists. He has some nice clinches, some elbows, some knees in there. Dan Hooker, I feel like he likes to chop people's legs a little more.
He trains at a kickboxing academy.
Yeah.
I think in the stand-up, I'm going to give the edge to Dan Hooker. On the ground, I'm going to give it to Paul Felder. This is going to be a very interesting fight because these two are looking for the finish. They're not going to sit here and waste your time. These guys they're trying to prove a point, right? Like,
Dan Hooker has a 4.5 inch reach.
He's got long limbs.
Yeah.
So if you look here, right, obviously the stats are totally not in my favor as I described it, but
yes.
I know.
Yeah.
No, but Felder's good on the ground.
He is.
When he's been taken down, he holds his own.
Irish Dragon. Let's go.
Hooker has submitted people. I know that too. So Paul Felder, still, I'm going to give the edge to Dan because he trains with Adesanya. He trains with Adesanya and a few other guys who are super good at kickboxing. I'm pretty sure Volkanovski trains at the gym too, right? Those guys are super good with their kickboxing, so that's not where I'm worried. Like, he's not going to, I don't think he's going to face a problem.
Champions are there, Adesanya and Volkanovski.
And he fought Barboza. Barboza was lighting him up. Nothing. Dan just kept going. He ended up losing the fight, but he kept going.
Beating.
He did, but he didn't give up, bro.
The referee should have probably stopped it a little bit earlier than that. It was like, how much internal damage you get?
Anyways, this fight, I got the Hangman. He's got power. He's got the weight of his whole camp doing it. His whole team, not his whole camp, pushing through and getting to him
too. He's from New Zealand.
Yeah. But what I'm saying, his whole camp.
Yeah.
Adesanya, Volkanovski, and a few other guys who he trains with are super good at kickboxing, right? Think about it. He outpointed Max Holloway, Volkanovski. Adesanya
is really good, yeah.
Adesanya pieced up Robert Whittaker. They know what they're doing in this gym. I don't really know too much about Paul Felder. He's a great commentator, great guy. But I'm going to go with Dan the Hangman. He's going to get the Hangman finish. You know what I mean? Hangman.
It's going to be like, yo, how you spell my name? Play Hangman and knock the gun after he wins, you know what I'm saying? I'm just joking. Anyways, guys, I'm going to go with the Irish Dragon. I feel like Dan Hooker is really good, but like I don't think he's experienced enough to beat Paul Felder.
He's got more fights than Paul Felder.
Okay, sure, but like experience.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
I get what you're saying. For a while.
I get what you're saying.
So I'm gonna go with the Dragon. He's gonna go with the Hangman. What do you guys think? Who do you guys have? If you want to let us know, you can comment. Don't forget to like and subscribe as well. And this is our breakdown for this weekend's fights. Daryl, do you have anything else you want to say?
No, I mean, you know what, guys? We get a few more views as the videos keep rolling. Please, if you guys enjoy the content, don't enjoy it, let us know what you like, you don't like. Follow us on Instagram, follow us on Twitter, follow us on everything. We post really funny stuff, guys. Trust me. You don't want to miss it. Paul Felder versus Dan Hooker fight preview. It's the MMA brothers. We're going live. You're going to be watching. We're going to be dabbing. And have a good one.
Bye.